Welcome to the Pint Perspective.
Special edition, gang. Do you know what's happening tonight? This is the Run for the Roses.
Run for the roses as fast as you can.
That should be a dead giveaway right there.
I agree.
Well, today, down in Louisville, Kentucky, by the way, how do you say the capital of Kentucky? Do you say Louisville?
No.
Louisville or Louisville?
Louisville. It's 2 syllables.
I say Louisville.
Louisville.
I say Frankfurt.
Louisville.
Oh.
Anyway, so we are going to have a beer cocktail today, and it's going to be pretty fancy for what we normally do. So I'm super excited.
Does it have anything to do with the Run for the Roses?
It does. So, good trivia fact, if you were down at the track, which is called
Churchill Downs.
Churchill Downs, right? The drink of choice there is the...
Mint julep.
Okay, boys, and at any point you can join in.
I don't know the answers to these questions.
So, this is going to be a mint julep with a beer take on it. So, it's going to be interesting. And, ultimately, if we don't like the beer julep, we can just go back to a mint julep. Sound good?
Well, sure. I don't think not really have a choice, I don't think.
And we've all put in our bets. So the winner gets a hearty round of applause. Unfortunately, we did not get our bets in on time. So we will make our cocktails. Then we will test them, watch the race, and jump back on and give our assessment of the cocktail and the race. And see who was the closest to picking the winners.
So doing like a little pre, mid, and post race show.
Yeah. So unbuckle your seatbelts, kids, because this is going to be a fast ride.
Well, I'm looking forward to not so much the drink, but should be a good time regardless. And we have, I think.
By the way, I don't think we didn't introduce our guest.
Yeah, I was going to say, a little spotlight action would be.
Yeah, this is Uncle Morty on number 4.
Uncle
Speaker
Morty,
mic
number
here.
4.
Number 4 mic.
And these voices should sound familiar to listeners.
Oh, Tammy.
Our world famous barmaid.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife.
We got a full crew here today.
You've chosen wisely.
Yeah.
We got 4 out of 4 mics being used, so we got a full house.
Full house.
How fun. Will you guys be partaking in the cocktail of the day?
Yes, they will.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I think you should have more of an open mind.
Oh.
Let's not close it off because of the certain type of beer. It might be
And
delish.
here's the thing, and I totally agree with you, and try to be an open-minded person sometimes, but what happens generally is every time there's an IPA involved, they're like, just give it a try, just give it a chance, and it turns out usually being the same.
Yeah, I understand where you're going
You
with
know.
that, but I'm not necessarily a big fan of IPAs. I don't think Monty is, and I don't know that Tammy is. So, but with a mix of the bourbon, the mint, and the syrup, I think it might be all right. But let's just try it. See what happens.
I'll give her a go. IPAs are kind of like deer meat. You never had mine. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. So, but you know what? We'll give it a shot. And
the only thing I will say, if you show up to a party wearing a Superman shirt, nothing should faze you.
That is true. You're bulletproof.
IPAs are the kryptonite of the beer world. So, you know,
By the way, I re-listened to our episode where the Easter episode, and our surprise beer was an IPA, and it's worth listening just for his reaction the whole time he's trying to drink the IPA.
He literally ranked that a 1. And then the next week, we had chilada, the Budweiser chilada with picante flavor and clam juice. And it was literally like drinking vomit.
Yeah.
And he rated that a 3.
But that's more of a cocktail. It's a Budweiser with stuff in it. I mean, IPAs,
This is what this
they're
is.
just
It's
bad.
a cocktail.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, that's a good point.
So you're in.
Well, I'm always in, but I like everything pretty much that's going to be in that glass. But I've never had that IPA, so you know,
Oh.
could be a
And
Could be a good
Could be
one.
the one, huh?
Because
Yeah.
could be the one.
we're not going to reveal which IPA it is until we get back on. So
I will say this: it's not one that I have had or remember having, and so that's always, you know, there's always a chance that this could be it.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. We're going to take a break and find out. Well, guys, exciting race, huh?
Very.
So exciting. I mean, not if I was a betting person because I would have lost, but to watch, it was an exciting race.
It was. That winning horse came from nowhere.
Straight last.
Damn, that's crazy. So, before the race happened, are you nervous?
Your ink pens. Put mark on this shirt.
Before the race started, we picked some winners.
It'd be a shot brag.
Only Monty and I had even one right. Renegade came in second, and we both picked Renegade to come in second. So, I guess we're the winners.
All right.
Or wieners, if you would.
And winners
Cheers.
get a shot of Legion bourbon.
By the way, we did have a beer cocktail. So, let us talk about the cocktail. It's called A Day at the Races. So, what you do is you take 7 mint leaves. I guess 7 is a lucky number.
Yeah, the luckiest number.
It is. And then you put half an ounce of simple syrup on it.
Mm-hmm.
Take an ounce of bourbon, and we chose Legent. That was a recommendation by our friend Jeffy. And you kind of mix it together, kind of smash the mint leaves so you get that coming out of it. What is it?
Muddle.
Yes, you're exactly right. Muddle. Muddle is the word. From there, you would drop 2 ounces of your favorite IPA on there. And we chose All Day IPA by Founders. And then, on top of that, you put crushed ice.
And by the way, they do not serve Founders in the clink. So
How did
wanna
you find that out?
You want to stay out of the clink. It was right there on the can. They spell it out for you right on the can.
Is that like jail?
Yes.
They put that on their can?
Yes, they put that right on the can.
It's a beautiful can.
Not served in the clink.
Yeah, it's got the old woody panels on the wagon there with the canoe up top.
Yeah, curious where Founders is out of.
Michigan, by the way. I'm not sure what town.
I thought it said Grand Rapids.
Could be, yeah. So anyway, after drinking one of those, I would like to get a quick rating from everybody on...
Puerto Rico.
What happened in Puerto Rico?
Well, it says Puerto Rico on the can.
It just says it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna...
This is out there in the open. It
It's
says
by
Puerto
itself, it
Rico.
says Puerto Rico.
It says brewed and packaged by Founders Brewing in Grand Rapids, Michigan. But then underneath that, it just says Puerto Rico.
Just by itself.
I don't know.
Well, maybe
Is there
it's
a Grand Rapids in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. It's like USA, China. They do that, so it's made in USA, USA.
Gotcha. Makes total sense. So, overall rating, Monty, you can go first.
I'm going to give it a 6.
Nice.
It was okay, but
Would you drink another one?
I would have another one if you pour it out. Yes.
We can probably make that happen.
All right. I like a little bit more beer in it.
Yeah, it was good with some beer in there.
I put some extra beer in it.
Yeah, but
The bourbon is pretty hard.
It's very
in the
tasty
original.
bourbon, though.
It is, but it's pretty strong.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
giving it a 6.
we'll give you another one momentarily.
I bet his rating goes up after number 10.
Yeah, it'll keep going up as the evening goes along till the bourbon's gone.
Oh boy.
And tomorrow it's like, oh, that was a 1.
Tammy, what would you?
I'm going to give this a 5.
Oh, why?
It really is just pretty much whiskey to me, so that's not really a cocktail. I'm into fruity cocktails. This is very nice for what it is. It's good. It's
Okay.
a 5. It's not a 1. It's not a 3. It's a good drink, but it's very heavy on the whiskey.
Okay. So if you had to adjust the ingredients, what would you do that would maybe make it taste better?
I wonder if putting more of the beer in.
I think you're onto something. And I would rate it 7.5.
Oh, of all the cocktails you've had, this is a 7.5.
Yeah. It doesn't beat the B-Rye Caribbean Sunrise, but it's pretty good.
Jamaican Sunrise.
Yes. And I'm super interested to hear what Andrew has to say.
I'm giving this thing a... Again, I didn't taste any IPA in the one I had, so it's always a positive. But what I had, I enjoyed. So with the concoction that I was handed and drank, I'm giving it a 7.5.
Nice.
Wow.
So you liked it.
Yeah, what you handed me was great.
So is there anything that you would do to make it better?
Make it better? Well, I'm curious to see what it tastes like with a little more beer in there. I'm not going to say I'm going to like it better. I'm just curious to kind of see. But to make it better, I don't know, man. It was really good because it wasn't too like, when you get those mixed drinks with bourbon, you're like, you're just like, phew. But I didn't get I could sit there and drink that.
So overall rating then is a 6.5. It's pretty good. So I think though the idea of having an IPA in there, because there is a lot of flavor to an IPA, that versus putting like a Miller Lite in there, I think you would be putting a lot of Miller Lite in there to get any flavor of the beer to come forward.
Well, and the beer in this was kind of your little idea, right? Or is that actually a real drink?
That was actually a recipe. It's
Okay.
called A Day at the Races.
Okay.
And we just to clarify, we did put a little splash of lime into the mix as well.
Well, and I think the beer was a good option because this is the pint perspective. A lot of beer, you got to have some beer in there somehow. But I would like to try it again with maybe a little more beer, not a whole bunch, but just a little bit more. But how it was, I thought was good. I'd drink it again. Maybe I'd try to, because I could definitely taste the syrup.
You did.
I for sure
You
did.
taste the sweetness.
Yeah, I might
Dial that
maybe
back.
dial it back a little for me, but again, I don't think it was bad. I mean, I gave it 7.5 how it was, so that's pretty good. But it's not the worst mixed drink we've had on this podcast.
Faux show.
I do have to give props to Mr. Muddler. You did an excellent job mixing these up. They're beautiful. They smelled amazing. Great job.
That was mostly Monty.
Okay. Well, great job, both of you.
Thank you, Monty, for your special
Thank you.
hand. So, always a blast when we get together. And I think the more of these we get, I'm feeling like I'm getting a little rosy. Andrew's definitely got a little rose to his cheeks.
We're on our own run for the roses.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
my
kind of the
gosh.
theme there. So, what a blast. What a fun time. And
Kentucky Derby special. I've never sat and watched it. Like I said, I thought this was like a NASCAR deal where them horses are running like 200 laps and they make pit stops. I was like, oh, this is going to be a couple hour event here, and they have one lap and they're done. So,
well, to be fair,
It was 2 minutes.
yeah,
2 minutes.
to be fair, that the actual event at Churchill Downs today is an all-day event. There are several races that go on before the Derby ever happens. So, but the main event is right at 2 minutes, and it's so exciting to see those horses, and just like today, just to come from behind. And how does that horse do that?
Well, I bet it's a lot more exciting when
Your money
is on the horse that is leading, or it's pretty exciting when you just don't have any money in it at all, and you just get to catch a buzz with your buddies and just watch the horses run.
I think that down there at Churchill Downs, it's a lot like the atmosphere of the Indy 500. There's an infield, there's a big party, young party atmosphere within Churchill Downs. So I think it's a fun thing to go do.
Yeah. Well, I think it's something that we'll continue to talk about, but maybe if this podcast continues to grow, we could do a remote podcast down at Louisville, Kentucky.
Gee.
So
It'll be fun.
let's put our heads together on that one.
As a reminder before we cap off the episode here, do you think maybe it's a good idea to talk about?
Yeah, go ahead.
We on our previous episodes, we've discussed the brewery tour and the T-shirts and everything, and those are officially in. It's greenlit. They're here. They have gone gold. They look great. So for listeners who are curious about that, I guess they're in. They look great. It's gonna be fun.
They do look really sharp, and I'm super glad we went the direction we did with them.
They're gonna look so good when we're all wearing them things at the breweries.
So, yeah, and then we got one coming up here soon, which we'll talk more about tomorrow on our actual regular episode. And we're talking about a special Cinco de Mayo episode. So stay tuned. More to come.
Excellent.
I like it.
I love
it. Want some more of it. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen.